They are being kept for the day of judgment when ungodly people will be destroyed. And here's what Peter says. But you must not forget one thing. So now, wait a minute, this is interesting. They forget, but you must not forget. Do you see the contrast? Yeah. Okay. He said in verse 5, they deliberately forget, but he said, but you must not forget this one thing. So we're getting into something important again. Yeah. A day is like 1,000 years to the Lord, and 1,000 years is like a day. So God tells us one of his days is 1,000 of our years. Peter said, don't you forget this.
Yeah.
Okay? So now.
Which can I even say, just to show this, is the time period from creation to the flooding of the earth is around 1,700 years. So in that time period, they forgot all the people living on earth. They forgot what God was capable of, what God had done, and they'd wandered so far away from him, except for one righteous man.
Noah, who preached for 120 years.
Yeah.
Can you go back 120 years? You're back to 1925, 26, 1925, 26 era.
Yeah.
The Great Depression hadn't even happened.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't even happened yet. World War II hasn't even happened yet. Okay? Yeah. Noah's preaching for 100 years. Yeah. A flood is coming. And they're like, they had never seen rain before.
Not only that, but he's preaching and he's doing what he's preaching. Like he is building, he's building the ark. Every single day they're hearing probably a hammer being hit onto some things and thinking, oh, there's
a massive boat, 450 feet long, I think it is, and 60 feet wide.
300 cubic feet long.
Which is I think 450 in our terms today.
I think so. Yeah.
So can you imagine doing that he's obeying, right? Remember, we're blessed because we obey.
Yeah, he's not just standing there yelling at them for 120 years. He's preaching to them and doing what he's preaching about and saying, like, look, here's the salvation of the Lord. I'm continuing to keep doing it. They have a reminder every single day, but yet not a single one of them responds. Like, that's sobering. In 1,600 years, yet then how many years since Jesus?
2,000 years?
Yeah. I mean, I was curious if you had an exact time of how long with all your dates on that.
Well,
but yes, 2,000 years.
AD would be in 2032.
We're coming up on 2,000 years. In our Gregorian
calendar, it would be exactly 2,000 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
In our calendar.
In our calendar.
Yes, correct.
So